Hello everybody and welcome to another Minecraft video. This video, I will be surviving 300 days in Minecraft Hardcore. And also, please subscribe. Every subscriber helps a lot. It's free and only a small percentage of you are subscribed. And my goals for this episode were to finish my second and third sets of netherite. So I needed to get 6 netherite ingots and maybe fight a boss at the end. And as you see, I went mining for a bit of ancient debris and I only got 1. And then I went back to the end because I wanted an elytra. And you can see in the achievements, I went to a remote gateway, which is basically the end place. And I didn't find any cities there, so I knew I would have to travel on my road that I built out 5,000 blocks and go to that end city that was there. But I made sure to bring some fireworks, and they're all flight duration 3, so they fly really far. And I made it to the end city, and I made it inside, and I acquired myself an elytra. But I first had to battle a few shulkers. But I actually never made any shulker shells this episode, so I don't know why. I got the sky's the limit. So, and then there was some pretty good stuff in the chest. And I tested out my elytra with my flight duration 3 fireworks. And come on, okay. I'm a little rusty at flying, but there we go. Now I'm in the air flying. It was pretty nice, I'd say. So, yeah. I went and I actually battled a few shulkers, and it was already day 207, so I gathered the dragon egg and I went out of there. But the dragon egg on my throne looked pretty nice, and my throne was also pretty nice. I got some Unbreaking 3 books, and then I added Unbreaking 3 and Mending to my elytra, and I named it I Can Fly Now. Pretty good name because, I can fly now. So that's it, basically self-explanatory. And also, please subscribe. These videos take over 20 hours to make, like 25 or 30. So please subscribe. And I was just practicing flying with my elytra because it was so fun. Oh man, I loved having an elytra. I think I've had it like once before. And I think that was it on the first series of this Let's Play. Or maybe I never actually flew with that elytra. But I know I found an N-City in the first series. But yeah, it was so nice having an elytra. It's the first or second time I've ever gotten one. But then I started on my creeper farm, which I would get a bunch of gunpowder from. And yeah, it came along pretty nicely, and I finished it, and that's how it looked. And I sat on a platform for a bit and waited for creepers to fall. And it was day 218, almost day 220. And I was sad after like a day or two, maybe, well, probably more than that. I only got 5 gunpowder. But I think that's because no mobs could spawn because I was too low. So I went higher later. Then I got 31 gunpowder. And that seemed like an okay spot. Except I just went a little bit higher after that, but not much. So, yeah. Everything was coming along pretty great. I was gathering this for fireworks and TNT so that I could blow up the nether and get a bunch of netherite. And then I went to this mushroom biome and I tried burning these cows, but they kept avoiding the fire. But I still got some steak. And the mushroom land was connected to land, but I don't know. I also found that nice platform of land. It was pretty nice. It looked pretty cool by that dark oak forest. I did an amazing snipe on that pig, and I found a nice bike biome. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Then I expanded my collection of brewing stands. Now I had 3, and there were like 2 left behind in other villages. I had so much. And during the journey, I'd gathered some dark oak and spruce saplings, the 2 best woods in the game. But I never actually ended up using them in the series, because this is the first series I didn't build a house on, and I did other stuff. So, yeah, I really think I need to spend less time doing that. And I fought this trident round. Hopefully it would drop a trident. And, well, it didn't. No trident for me. So, yeah. Then I made sure that he didn't drop a trident because I really didn't want to miss it. And I mined some fake lapis, so I could get it out of its natural form, because fake lapis in its natural form doesn't deserve to be in its natural form, because it's fake. It's faking being lapis. And I had 3 potions of healing, 1 from a witch and 2 from the Elytra place, so that's pretty cool. And then it was day 246 already. So I was just standing there, and there was this guy with a trident, so I went, and of course I killed him. And off camera, I also killed like 3, I think. So, yeah, in total, I killed 3 off camera. And I mined some fake lapis. And then did that. So, then I lit off all this TNT. It was quite a bit. It was just like 12, I think, so. Yeah. I got quite a lot of netherite. It was pretty cool. No, it was 23. Never mind. It was 23. And I finished the first set of netherite with 23 TNT. And I took some more diamonds, even more out of its natural form, and I also benefited by it because, well, I got it into the netherite. And I put it on my throne, of course. So, here's me making my netherite armor to put on my netherite throne. Well, I guess that's not made out of netherite, but who cares? Then I added some enchantments to it, and I was disrespecting the lapis by wasting it, but I'm sorry, lapis. I had to. I couldn't resist. And then I finished the first set of netherite. I just needed 1 more set. Pretty nice. I was excited. And I was looking over what I did. Then I did another explosion for more netherite. And even another one. I did so many explosions, but in total now, I had 1 more netherite ingot. So, yeah, that's annoying. So, I made only 1 more netherite ingot out of the, about 23 more TNT that I did. And then I did a sick MLG bucket. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And, well, I killed a baby, because you gotta kill all the babies. Be exclusive. And I also got a gold from his daddy, so, Then I found a trident guy again. And it looked like his trident was enchanted this time. Yeah, I guess it was enchanted, but I didn't get that one either, so I was eventually gonna get one. At least there's that. Then I found another trident guy. Quite a lot of them around here. And I went up because I needed some breath. And I got the breath, and he was still shooting at me, so I decided to take him out. But still, no trident. Gosh dang it. And then I went out and I wanted to do some terraforming because I didn't think it looked very good to have, well, flat land. And then I started a raid. I had bad omen from pillagers that just came over while I was terraforming. I went to the village to try to heal my shovel and get mending on it, but I started a raid. I was so scared. So then the first wave, I got it okay, pretty easy, but I was so scared. And then I got the second and third raid, I think, or maybe just the second wave, but I ran away. But I found an efficiency 4 shovel from, I think, the end city, but it broke like really fast, so that sucks. It was also Silk Touch. Then I made this godly bow to go back and fight some pillagers. This was scary. And my elytra I can fly now was pretty low durability. And I went back to the raid, and it was just scary. And I actually got to pretty low health, but I didn't die. Because if I get to low health, I'll run away, of course. And I killed him because he was a stupid guy. I got revenge on him. And this last raider, I'm pretty sure I put in a hole. So, yeah, I put him in a hole so that this raid would not keep going on, and it would not get harder and harder. But I actually got a totem from killing one of those guys with my bow, one of those evokers, I think. So yeah, that was pretty nice, but my villagers, my mending, my breaking, and a bunch of my glass, my Fletcher, all of them were gone out of the village. It was sad. My poor villagers. They died. Then I mined this gold to get some XP to heal my elytra, but it only healed out like a tiny bit. So I mined some redstone because that gives a ton more experience every single thing you mine, and it healed it all the way. So always use redstone for experience. It's way better than coal. And I was just shooting some arrows in the air, and it was pretty cool, just shooting arrows in the air. But then I lost 8 years of my life. I lost 1,000 years of my life. I was so scared off by that arrow that hit me. It surprised me so much. And then I had a stack of TNT. And it was day 296, and I planted it all down to hopefully get enough netherite for the second set. I only need 11 ancient debris. But sadly, I only got one single ancient debris from the whole thing, from 64 TNT. I just got one ancient debris. One single piece. That was such a waste. A single ancient debris from a stack of TNT. It was sad. Very, very sad. But, well, we'll move on. Well, I guess I still have me blowing it up, but I only got one. But let's take a moment to say please subscribe. I know I've said this a lot in the video, but just please subscribe. It would help a lot. There's me blowing up my TNT after getting 0 in the first, 32, and a single ancient debris in the second, 32 TNT. It was so depressing seeing one single ancient debris in that huge crater. And then I actually got this trident from I killed 5 trident guys off camera and 5 on camera. And I finally got a trident. And I enchanted it with channeling. And I also got in Breaking 3. Pretty nice. During thunderstorms, I was going to use this guy to get mob heads. And then I actually got a bunch of arrows from this Fletcher because it was day 298. And I was ready to continue this raid. So I killed my guy, but it looked like the raid was glitched out. So I don't know what was wrong with it. But actually, later, that it said 2 raiders remaining, so I fought them. And now, a new raid started up. A new round. And I was hoping this would be the last one. I think I had 2 totems of undying at this point. And I'd gotten to 2 hearts once. I'd gotten to 1 heart once. I'd gotten to 3 hearts. This was close. At least I had a totem, though. And I got to 1 heart. And so many things were attacking me. And then before that, I actually got to half a heart. But I don't think I recorded. And I kept getting to low health. I was always at low health. And there was half a heart. Half a heart for a bit. But at least there was nothing right behind me. I healed up a little bit. I really was super scared. This raid was so hard. This time there were so many Vexes because there were so many guys that summoned the Vexes. And I hadn't killed all of them. I still had 1 or 2 left. And I used my bow for most of the fight, even though I don't usually use my bow. And I never got into close combat with those big guys. I always used my bow on those guys. And I killed 4 of them. This was a big raid. I don't know why, but it should only have been a 1-level raid. But now there was 1 person remaining. I couldn't find him, though. And then the raid bar disappeared. And I didn't even get my hero of the village. So this raid gained me 4 totems, a little bit of emeralds, and no hero of the village, and they killed most of my villagers. I did manage to cover some of them up, but man, that is annoying. I didn't even get hero of the village, so I couldn't even trade good trades with my villagers. But I looked over what I owned. I didn't get my second set of netherite, but that was fine. I tried it, totem of undying, and then I watched the sunset on day 300. At the end, I almost died. Well, my totem was saved me. I didn't use up a totem, but I almost died. And, well, I'm going to try to do a big fight at the end of every episode. And these videos take 30 hours to make, so subscribe, like, and, well, really like the video. Only a small percentage of you are subscribed. There's me showing 300 days. And thanks for watching, and goodbye.